and Mark, and then would come back and forth with Joe Healy. We were trying to come up with a way. Yeah, we don't want to. The company said it was impossible to do.
We did it.
But what happened is that, you know, we thought this was important, that we want to try to recognize all the Sun Devils that have served in the military. And we were trying to figure out how to do that. And then they came back with this idea that this is a 2-inch by 2-inch picture of 73. There's 73 that served, 9 killed in action, 7 were coaches, 2 Silver Stars, 2 Bronze Stars, 3 rode with Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, and then 10 were NFL players. And then on this side, it tells their story. It tells the story of each one of these guys, and which is pretty impressive. And our players spend a lot of time right here reading, and I just think it motivates them to know the history of the place and what our place is all about. That's kind of like I was saying, going out in the community and visiting the community. That was something that came back to me that I thought was important. And we walked through here, Mark, I think about the 3rd time, I said, you know, we're going to do something with the military, because the community is really a strong military community. And so that deal just...
That's a favorite.
That's a favorite. I'm sorry. Big Joe and Mark here, they hooked us up. All right, in the back here, I wanted to tell the history, you know, and this is significant. So when you walk in here as a coach, the most significant tradition that we have is Camp Tonazona. And these are the pictures, I think, from 1960 or whatever. This is one of the first camps. The guy's drinking out of a little mud hole. You know, this is the top of Mount Cush. Okay? And obviously there's Frank. He was probably being real sweet to those guys. All right, and then down here, right here, this is the architect of our program. If you look up there at the deal, which just absolutely jumps out to me when I look at this, is you look, you say, okay, 27 wins, which has got a good winning percentage, 25, 58, 176. So as you walk down that historical wall, almost a third of it's Frank Cush era. And obviously, I don't know what percentage of the wins are, but there's most of them. And I like the picture of them getting carried on their shoulders. And then down here, I thought it's important that every coach, so every coach in the history of the program is up on this wall here. Every head coach has their record, their bowl appearances, conference championships, and all that. So it's kind of cool. So check that out. I don't know why it's so dark in here. Yeah, we need some more lights. We need to work on that. And then obviously you see our kids, Rose Bowl. Okay? Obviously Pac-10 championship, first Pac-10 championship. We were I think it's 24 seconds. I think after they scored, there were 19 seconds left on the clock. Am I right?
I think you're right.
It was 24 seconds before they started the play. They scored, and there were 19 seconds on the clock when they took the lead to beat us in '97. All right, and then this is the '87 Rose Bowl championship. Obviously see Jake Plummer, Pat Tillman, Jeff's up here. You got Coach Cooper getting carried off, and then you see we have a little blank one here.
Or if they're going on the field.
Well, obviously we got some aspirations there, and the way this is done is you wouldn't want to know what that wall costs right there. But the way this was done, it was done in a way I think that brings, you know, class and recognition to what we're doing. Then over here is conference championships. So you make it here. This is a head coach's office coming up here. Obviously, this is a brand new desk, and you know, obviously the maroon black with a fork. See the PT-42 above, and what that exemplifies is that it's you know, we talk more about PT-42 than we do high octane and all that, because it exemplifies the total student athlete and what we're wanting. These are all the conference championships. I'm gonna walk you in here and let you come by. Now my office is not complete. Hid in here. All right, so this couch is the only thing that stays in here. There will be a conference table over here with black granite with a fork in the middle of it. Okay. There will be 2 chairs here, 2 chairs over there, so I can seat about 12 people in here. And then obviously when you walk in, it has a visual effect. This desk will be gone. We'll have new built-ins there and here. And then I'll have a desk there. I don't spend much time in here. The only time I spend in here is meeting with recruits. So basically, I have a visual. I'm kind of a visual guy, so it's the Valley of the Sun Devil. We've got some pretty neat things about Phoenix, the Suns, the Coyotes, the Cardinals, the Diamondbacks, right? And so, and obviously that's a Pretty beautiful city, right? It's one of the top, you know, it's a resort city. It's one of the top cities in the country to live. And so we talk about that. There'll obviously be 2 chairs in front of that there. Then over here on this side, and then eventually what I'm going to have, I'll have a touch screen that we'll have over here, and it'll be a message from the mayor talking about the city of Phoenix. Okay? And then over here, this is the tradition of the program. And you'll see the new stadium picture. So as I'm talking to recruits, like I said, look, here's our new stadium. Obviously has the Rose Bowl championship. And then, you know, it's a pretty cool looking picture there against USC. Okay? And then we'll have a touch screen here that would play the last 2 minutes of the '87 Rose Bowl championship. And Coach Cooper getting carried off the field. So you have a kid in here. That's kind of a nice deal to have. It'll have top 100 university in the world. Okay? And you see Coach President Crow, dynamic leadership. Sun Devils graduate, Barrett Honors College, #1 in America, top schools of study, top 25 business school, Walter Cronkite School of Broadcast Journalism, one of the top in the country, one of the top 3 aeronautical engineering degrees. So you talk about, my son's actually an engineering student here in mechanical